Hello students and welcome back to Saurav's classes. My name is Ashmita and in today's class we are going to solve certain questions which are mostly important for the GRE examination and also certain other examinations where English forms a compulsory part. Now this entire section would be kind of fill in the gap and you need to fill up the blanks with the options which are provided. Now you need to choose the correct option in order to make the sentence complete. The sentence should be providing a complete meaning and you need to put these words one by one through the options and then only you can find out which option suits the best over here. So let's start. Her novel published to universal acclaim, her literary gifts acknowledged by the chief figures of the Harlem Renaissance, and her reputation as yet dashed by envious lights. Hurston clearly was at the dash of her career. So they are talking about a novel which rose to universal acclaim, like everyone liked that novel, and her literary gifts were acknowledged by the chief figures of the Harlem Renaissance. Now, Harlem Renaissance was basically an artistic flowering of the new Negro movement. Now, in the Negro movement, there were certain authors or writers whose works became very famous. That's why they are talking about the Harlem Renaissance, which is a artistic flowering of the Negroes. All right. So, among the Negroes, certain authors became quite famous for their works. Hurston was clearly at the dash of her career. Okay, let us put each of these words and check which one is going the best here. If I put undamaged and ebb, let us check. Her novel published to universal acclaim, her literary gifts acknowledged by the chief figures of the Harlem Renaissance, her reputation as yet undamaged by envious lights. Now, envious means someone who is feeling jealous of her great heights, like success that she has got from her works. That success is being envied by, or some people are feeling jealous of her success, that is being referred to over here. So, like kind of resentful slights. Slights means kind of insult, or you can say disregard or taking no notice of or neglect or scorn. So slights means kind of insult. And envious, I have told, it's jealous. Okay, so if I put her reputation as yet undamaged by envious lights. Undamaged, alright. Hurston clearly was at the ebb. Now, what is the meaning of ebb? Ebb means like retreat or diminish. So, this means the graph is going down. So, we cannot say that after getting universal acclaim, her career was going down. So, we cannot say like that. So, ebb is wrong. Okay. Once again, I would like to say the meaning of ebb, that is retreat. You are going back. So in simple words, you can say backwards. But Harlem was not going backwards. She was on the top of her career after the universal acclaim. So backwards won't go. That is ebb won't go. That is wrong. What about number B? Untarnished and zenith. Untarnished, if I put her reputation as yet untarnished. Now, untarnished means not spoiled or damaged. You can say it's spotless, or you can also say untouched or unaffected. So, untarnished means spotless, like clean, you can say. Hurston clearly was at the dash of her career, was at the zenith. Now, zenith means tip, or like height or climax, like the top position of her career. Harlem was at the top position of her career. So zenith means top, you can say. This will go. This is going. But let us check the other options also. If something else goes better, then we will choose that. Okay. Untainted. Her reputation as yet untainted. Untainted means like not contaminated or not polluted or not tainted, like not like kind of, once again we can say it's spotless. Okay, it's clean. And what about extremity? Hurston clearly was at the extremity of her career. Extremity means the furthest point or the limit of something. Okay, the end point you can say, or edge you can say, or brink or rim. So in simple words, it's the edge. Uh, Untainted was all right, but extremity is not going. She was not at the edge of her career, she was at the top of her career. So number 2 was better, like number B was sounding better, and it was providing a much better meaning than number C. So number B till now is going. What about number D, blackened and mercy? If I put blackened, now blackened means to make something black or dark, especially as a no especially you can say as a result of burning or decay, or bruising you can say. So that can be blackened, but here if we put her reputation as yet blackened, no, this won't go. What about mercy? Hurston clearly was at the mercy of her career. No, not at all. Mercy means like kind of like giving like um, her career was like giving her the mercy, or um, she was at the mercy of her career. She was as if she didn't deserve that height, but her career was giving her that height. It's not like that, it's wrong. Hurston was famous for her own work. She was not at the mercy of anyone. So we can say that mercy point is also wrong. What about number E, unmarred and brink? Now, unmarred means not marred or not spoiled, not damaged or not hurt, you can say. So, once again, we can say it's spotless and clean and all. But in simple words, we can say not hurt. And brink means the extreme edge of land, all right, before a steep slope. You all know what is the meaning of steep slope, or any body or water or edge, verge, or or margin you can say. So brink won't go because she was at the top of her career, not at the brink or edge or end of her career. So this also won't go. This is wrong. Okay, so number B is best suiting the question, or providing the best meaning to the sentence. Let us move over to question number 17. To the dismay of the student body, the class president was berated by the principal at a school assembly. So to the dismay, now dismay means like concern and distress which is caused by something unexpected, or kind of alarm or shock or surprise. Okay, so if I say surprise, to the surprise of the student body. Now student body here means a group of students. The class president was berated. Now berated means kind of scolded or criticized, or angrily scolded, or kind of reprimand. So berated in simple words we can say it's scolded. So the class president, like you can say the monitor of the class, was scolded by the principal at a school assembly. So it's quite like kind of demotivating and discouraging thing that can happen to a student. Like the class president was berated or scolded in front of so many people at the school assembly. Which word can we put over here? If we put ignominiously, now ignominiously means kind of like humiliating or degrading, suppose, because he was the class president, so obviously he was different or at the top of the other students. That's why he was chosen the president of the class, right? So he was at the top position than the other students. So you can say it's berated. He was like degraded or like humiliated. He was dishonored. He was despicable in front of the entire school assembly. So we can say that this point is going. So we can choose this point as the correct option till now. But let us check the other options also. Privately. So privately, the class president wasn't scolded. He was scolded in front of the school assembly. So this won't go. So this option won't go. Privately means he was called at the principal's office, and then he was scolded, or he was taken to a separate room and there he was scolded. No, that was not done. In the fill in the gap, you can easily see that he was scolded. He was like punished in front of the entire school assembly. What about number C, magnanimously? Now, magnanimously means showing or suggesting a lofty and a courageous spirit. All right, and showing or suggesting some kind of nobility of feeling and generosity of mind. So, nothing of that sort was shown by the class president nor by the principal. All right, so we can say that this option is also wrong. No feeling of generosity was ever shown in here. What about fortuitously? Now, fortuitously means by chance rather than by intention, and by a lucky chance you can say, or fortunately. So if I put like in simple words, we can say it's fortunately. So, fortuitously means fortunately. If I put this word, to the dismay of the student body, the class president was fortunately or fortuitously berated. So, this isn't going. By luck or by chance, why will the principal scold the class president? So, that's wrong. What about inconspicuously? Now, inconspicuously means not easily seen or noticed. So, kind of in simple words, you can say it's hidden. So inconspicuously, if I put inconspicuously, to the dismay of the student body, the class president was inconspicuously berated by the principal at the school assembly. No, he was not like taken privately and scolded. He was in fact scolded in front of the entire school assembly. So this also won't go. Inconspicuously also means kind of being taken privately, but this is wrong. This is not going. So number A would be the correct option over here. Let us move over to question number 18. Aimed at curbing the European attempts to seize the territory in the Americas, the Monroe Doctrine was a warning to dash foreign powers. So, curbing means stopping, like to restrain or to keep in check or to hold in or fight back, you can say curbing, or you can say keep back. So, in simple words, we can say stop. Aimed at curbing the European attempts to seize the territory, stopping the Europeans to seize or to take control of the territory in the Americas. The Monroe Doctrine was a warning to dash foreign powers. So we all know that Europeans have always tried to take control of the other countries, be it Africa, be it India, be it America. So this Monroe Doctrine was a warning to these foreign powers who were trying to take control of America, and that's why this was published. So let us check which option would suit the best here. Pertinacious. Now, pertinacious means kind of holding firmly to an opinion or a course of action, you can say, or you can say stubborn or insistent or like unshakable or persistent. So in simple words or in daily words, we can say it's persistent. So pertinacious, if I put, aimed at curbing the European attempts to seize the territory in the Americas, the Monroe Doctrine was a warning to uh, pertinacious foreign powers. No, it won't go. First of all, they were trying to control the place of America for the first time. So there was nothing of being persistent. All right. So persistent won't go or pertinacious won't go. What about credulous? Now, credulous means like having or showing too great a readiness to believe things, like easily believing in things, all right? Or you can say trusting, innocent, or kind of inexperienced. That's why you have started trusting it. Okay, next is remote. Now, if I put remote, trust won't go. If I put remote, remote means kind of like far away or distant, like, or in simple words, far. So if I put remote, the Monroe Doctrine was a warning to remote foreign powers. No, the foreign powers were trying to attempt or to seize the territory. Then how can be it far away? So we cannot consider the foreign powers be far away. So this is also wrong. Next is overt. Now overt means kind of clear or open or undisguised, you can say, in simple words, or you can say plain, visible, unconcealed. So it's open, kind of open. So I'm writing it down, visible. If I put overt, the Monroe Doctrine was a warning to overt foreign powers. Visible foreign powers. No, it's not about visible or any kind of like kind of like undisguised or open foreign powers. It's all about the foreign powers who were trying to seize the territory of America. So this won't go, but let us check the last option also. Predatory. Now predatory, preying like preying naturally on others. Preying here is like preying. It's like praying, that kind of praying. So praying naturally. Predator, you all know who prays naturally, and it's kind of seeking to exploit the others. You can also say it's kind of exploitation. So this can go, this will go in fact, because the other options are not going that well. Predatory will go. So predatory can be considered as the correct answer. So once again I'm reading, number E is the correct answer, and I'm putting the option once and checking. The Monroe Doctrine was a warning to predatory foreign powers. So in the first line itself, they are talking about seizing the territory. So obviously, without permission, they are trying to take control of the territory in America. So they are kind of predators. So predatory foreign powers.